Hey, how's it going, all you lovely people? Welcome on in, welcome. I hope everybody is doing fantastic. This is Shut Door Shutter coming back to you with another kind of episode, in a sense, of the All the Mods 9. We're gonna kind of progress a little bit here in this episode or live stream, and hopefully we get quite a bit of stuff done here. So I know one of the things that I kind of want to do in this episode is, of course, get a little bit more resources. Probably try to get stuff for the Nether. Let's see here. So I did get a couple diamonds off camera, so I've got 3 of these. So we actually can make a diamond pickaxe here, which is fantastic. So let's snag one of those bad boys. Let's quickly also look at one thing here. Let me pull open a dashboard real fast, because I'm not having the right dashboard open. Okay, now I got the right one open. Everything should be golden here. All right. It's almost dark here, so let's see if we can sleep. So I do want to get some obsidian real quick. I don't know how far we're gonna make it in today's live stream. I know we're gonna go for about 2 hours. It's kind of just average for live streams here, so we'll see. But I am excited because I've been noticing a lot of differences with this pack so far, and I think it's for the best. Of course, there's no mining portal. I don't really like that, but oh well. We'll get over it. Mining dimension, mining portal. Let's go shapeless here. There we go. That platinum ore requires a diamond pickaxe, by the way. So I wasn't able to mine it earlier. A whole bunch of amethyst. See what we can see over here. I know one of the things I want to work on is getting a silk touch pickaxe, by the way. That is because I found a few spawners, but I don't want to break them until we have the ability to actually get them. So that's a thing. Alright, let's swim back down here. So I will wait on that there. Looks like we really can't go any further unless we were able to block this lava off. Can we here? See if it goes all the way. Okay, let's go back up here and let's do some mining tunnel. Kind of back and forth here. Yeah, it's just constant lava. Okay. Let's look at trying to get this enchanted, I guess, real quick. And then we can go look at those spawners. Because I know there's actually one on the surface as well. Where did we see this at? Or where did I see this at? Because I did not record it. I just traveled down here. Sorry, I panicked there because I heard an Enderman. Those stupid cave Endermen can just... They detect you in a radius, I think, and then they come after you. Let's see. What was I looking for? What was I thinking about? Goodness, I just completely spaced because that Enderman. So Silk Touch Pickaxe. We want to get that. And then we want to look for that spawner here. I thought it was somewhere. Okay, it's right here. So it's way down in this river, but it's against that side of a hill. It's exposed. So I'd love to try and get that, but we do need to figure out how to get a fletching villager. So we probably need to pop over to a village, pick up another villager or two, get them to a Fletcher so we could actually get some emeralds, and then that way we can get the book and everything from them. It's probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea at all. Okay, so what do we want to look at here? Get rid of this stuff. Clean this up just a wee bit. Okay. So, villager. We'll just teleport to this village, see if we can find... Actually, these books are probably going to be useful. Let's grab these real quick. I do not have an axe, so we're just going to snag that. Curse of Vengeance. Don't really need that. Also, I've got an iron backpack. Forgot to mention that. Backpacks aren't too expensive in this mod pack, which is fantastic. Leather, string, and a chest. Nothing too insane. And then, of course, surround that with iron, and you'll get the iron backpack. Fantastic. Nothing too complicated there. There's a villager right here, actually. What are you? You are unemployed. Okay, perfect. Just what I'm looking for. Alright. Let's keep looking around here. Oh, I actually missed a chest over here. Guess I didn't gather everything over in this village. Don't really need those, but okay. It's a good thing. I may have missed a chest or two over here, too. Yes, I did. Gather up all the books. Like, cookies are good and everything, but they really aren't the, like, most nutritious thing to eat. I feel like when you eat a melon, you should also get seeds back. I thought there was like a mod that did that a while ago. That like actually gave you seeds back when you ate melons. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought that was a thing. I thought there was a mod out there a long time ago that did that. Now let's get this chicken here. Oh, we can actually go collect this gold block over here too. From our spawn area. Because remember, this village is all the way back where we spawned originally. What in the world is that? I did not see that area. Okay, let's F7 real quick. Turn that off. Pick up the obsidian as well, might as well. I think that obsidian just burned. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Actually, we could just do this. Real quick. There we go. And now we can pick up this obsidian. If I can keep my pickaxe in my hand. Fantastic. Okay. So we got a handful of obsidian. Probably could have got more if I wasn't so hasty in that, but oh well. So let's get back to the village. See if we can find another villager or two. I think we might just try and get the breeder and stuff and things set up real quick on live stream. Because I think what we're going to do with this series is actually do kind of twofold. One, Saturday is going to be an episode. Two, the Sunday is going to actually be a live stream. Because I want to kind of keep doing more live streams here. So we're going to kind of keep that. And it's not going to be constant. We're not going to do this every single weekend, I don't think. I think it's going to be kind of one of those things where it's, yeah, sometimes Times we will, sometimes we won't. But, you know, it just kind of depends. You know, I may have to be busy on Saturday and Sunday, so we shall see. Okay, but I'm not seeing any more villagers. Ooh, there's one right there. Hold up. And he's unemployed. Perfect. Why do they look like a cheeseburger? Don't these guys look like a cheeseburger just a little bit? Let's see. How do I want to get up here? Take some jungle logs real quick. Convert them into planks. Hello. I think that's probably... Ooh, there's stuff here. Man, yeah, I missed quite a few things. I'm taking the potatoes, by the way, so we can actually just cook them up for food, by the way. Because we're so low on it, we might as well grab something to hopefully get us a little bit, you know, surviving a little bit longer. Okay. Let's go... Let's go home here. You're a shepherd? What is a shepherd? I think he's down here, actually. Is it this guy? Like this station down here? There's a brewing station. Then there's this guy. Get some mutton here. Yeah, the loom. That's what I was trying to think of. That is his work block. Oop. And we're also going to need this stuff for, what do you call it? For, trying to think, sleeping bag. That's what we're going to need it for. I just couldn't think of the name for a second there. At least it's still got stuff in it. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's get back home. Just because it's getting dark as well. So where is that waystone? Just right here. So home. Sleep. Okay, so what we should be able to do with these easy villagers is make a couple of things here. We need a breeder, an incubator, and a farmer. These three things aren't too expensive. I think we have enough iron. Do we have enough sand for it? I think we do as well. So let's grab our iron here. And then this will help us get kind of further with enchants and stuff. We did this in the alpha version as well. So we've kind of covered this a little bit before, so I'm not too concerned about it. Let's see, breeder. So one of these. Incubator. Hopefully we can just use any kind of wool. Actually, it looks like it needs to be white wool. Good thing we have a couple pieces of white wool. So white wool, breeder, incubator. Just toss some of this stuff away here real quick. And then a farmer. A farmer requires a piece of dirt. Okay. So we'll just kind of set this up here outside. We'll make this more effective later on here. So farmer, put a farmer in there. Doesn't look like he's got any pants on. It's kind of funny. Breeder. So it goes, let's just do this. So farmer, hopper, breeder, hopper, incubator. I kind of want to put it up higher because I want to be able to... Here, let's just try this then. So breeder, farmer, incubator, chest. Okay, it's kind of what we're thinking. So 3 hoppers. That'll all result in the end being into a chest. So here, here, here. And then up here, we're just going to put potatoes. Or is it carrots? Hold on. So yeah, carrots or potatoes. So we'll just right click on this guy to give a potato. And then 2 villagers go in here to make a breeder operate. And then over time, this farmer hopefully will give us enough to make another villager. But we could actually kind of just speed this up here. So food items. So we put 24 in there, which is the amount that was specified in JEI. These guys should get busy. And we should hopefully see a baby villager in the incubator here in a second. Let's get the rest of those potatoes smelted up. There they go. They're starting to use them. But it requires all 24 to get anywhere. So yeah, there we go. We got that. Actually, it looks like it only did 12 and it got a baby villager. Awesome. So he'll be in here for a little while until he actually then comes down into this chest once he's fully grown. Fantastic. So this will start producing villagers quite slowly. Not the fastest, one I've ever done. But this is kind of like how I did it originally in the alpha version, which is where I kind of just did this setup and then went back and improved it upon, later. But for right now, because you could speed this thing up like tenfold if you really wanted to in the future with like a reliquary and all of that stuff, which I think's still in here. Okay, so yeah, because we still have the librarian in here. We basically want to get a Fletcher so that way we can actually get emeralds and stuff like that. I actually need to find sugarcane. That's one thing I still have not found at all, is sugarcane. I can actually make some wheat here as well, which will then make some bread, and then we'll make some toast. Let's grab a couple pieces of coal here. So we got baked potatoes. That'll be good for now. Cleaning this up a little bit more. Okay, so let's head out this way. See if we can find some sugarcane. Let's also quickly chunk claim this area. And we'll also force load it. Just because I want to make sure that villager breeder thing continues. So let's go around the coast here. See if we can see anything that actually would be pretty fantastic to have. Like sugarcane. It's really what I'm looking for. I don't really care about anything else. Thorium on the surface. Okay, so thorium's quite easy to find. Aluminum. Is XY Craft in here? It's not, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Since that's kind of a interesting mod that I thought that could be useful in this pack, but maybe not. I do see some goodies down there that we need. That sugarcane. Kind of seeing if there's coal or anything over here. Oh, it's a reed nest. I don't really care about that right now. Oh, I just hope everybody's doing well today. Some occultism trees right here. I love how obvious occultism trees are, though. Because it's just like, oh yeah, casually looking around. Oh, there's just trees growing in the water. I think it's kind of interesting. That's how you find occultism trees 9 times out of 10 is just find them in the water. Find them in the water. It's really weird. Okay, so let's head back. We got our sugar cane. We kind of just need to be able to grow it. Do we got Snad in any capacity in this pack? No. Man, there is some weird missing mods. So let's see here. What do we want to do? Just sand, botany pot? Is botany pot tiers in all the mods 9? Because I can't remember. It is not. So this is actually still from whenever I played the alpha version. So I probably need to actually look at updating botany pot tiers. I might go check if that's available before we start using it or anything. Which, I mean, I can't use it currently because I don't have ender pearls. So, you know, that's a thing. Alright, so we're just around the corner here from our house. So let's hop over here. What is this? Oh. Greg Tech. So we'll throw in the raw ores into that chest. And then coal. Let's grab our like raw meats that we can actually cook up here. What did I do with those charcoal pieces? Did I? Oh, I put them in the bottom, didn't I? So that way we'll actually have some food. Instead of needing to scrounge for it. Okay, let's look at getting a botany pot. We'll need clay. I mean, we could go up to the Badlands if we really wanted to and get a whole bunch, but I think for right now, let's just kind of find some and we'll go from there. Let's see. Hopefully we don't have to go too far out here. Got the oil. Might get in the way here a little bit, but that's all right. Okay, I'm not seeing any along there. Oh, what in the world? Huh. Traveler's backpack. Did you look at that? I guess a creature died with it on. Interesting. Well, got another backpack, ladies and gentlemen. This can... works like a sponge block and stores water in backpack. If it is required to have empty or not fully filled water tanks for ability to work. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's awesome. What the world is this drown doing? Probably should find a river. Oh, my boat's still here. Forgot that it was on this coast. You know what? Let's just take it up to the Badlands. We're exploring a little bit here then. More occultism trees. All right. Yeah, so it's just up here to the right. Some interesting generation. Okay, so now we're going straight and left. Unless we find a waystone. That'd be pretty nice if we found one. Just like how we found one where we settled down at. That was pretty good coincidence right there, finding that. The only plains area that I found, though, is over by my base. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's see if we can go out this route, because I haven't explored this way. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. So it looks like this may take us kind of a much further route, which is not great, but oh well. Keep an eye on the hills, see if we see anything interesting. Because I remember I did find that spawner up here somewhere. Like on one of these hillsides, so let's see if we can find another one maybe. Is that mangrove trees over here? Is this a rainforest biome? I think I saw one of these earlier. Is that what this tree is? Let's go in close. Looks like very green water. Orange sand from biomes of plenty. What is this? No, it's mahogany? Is that... This is mahogany! Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like so we may circumvent this whole area. That's not great. Is this a beetroot? It is. Good source of red dye. Let's get out of the boat and let's just crawl over the land here. So we can get to this quicker. It's orange sand? What is this? Yeah, it is orange sand. Looks more like tan to me, but we'll go with it. So we're going to hook a left. We'll go for just plain terracotta here instead of the colored because, and yes, we could have a whole bunch of colored botany pots, but I'm not really caring too much about it. I just broke that pickaxe. That's okay. Orange terracotta. Okay. We'll call that good. About 4 stacks. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Is this a desert over here? Because if there's cactuses, I think I see a cactus. And sugarcane. Let's go grab that. Not a bad idea. Whole bunch of red poppies and rose bushes here too. Good old source of red dye. I don't mind if I do. Okay. Wild flax. Actually, I already planted some of that, so I'm not too concerned about grabbing that. Yeah, look at that. All those, like, rose bushes and stuff. And these are apotheosis sugarcanes, so they'll grow indefinitely. Or I think there's a range on them, but it basically seems like it's indefinite. Same thing with these cactuses. And I love the color of the water. Like a light little blue in the desert. That's pretty nifty. Alright, let's go over here. What is this? Oh, just a crop from Croptopia. I think we have a market block in this pack, right? Yeah, we do. So that'll be how we're going to get all our seeds. I'm not really too concerned about spending emeralds to get all the seeds that we'll ever need. Okay, so kind of just go out this way real quick. Looks like it's becoming dark though. So probably gonna need to kind of start getting in the water and heading back. Yeah, I think we will. Because I'm not gonna find another waystone, I don't think. They're quite rare, honestly. Okay, depending on the biome, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it depends on the biome, from my experience at least. Because sometimes you get to find 3 or 4 in a plains biome altogether, but I think it's because it's like flat and there's no other real generation. So it's kind of just like that you can tell where they are in a sense. A lot quicker than what you would in like this kind of lush savanna. Especially because how many like plants and stuff are growing around here. Oh, I apologize for not talking too much. I don't really have too much to talk about today. Ooh, that's terrifying. That is a pillager tower. I do not want to approach that at all. Now, if I found some sheep, we might be able to kind of stay out here longer, but because I don't have a sleeping bag. Actually, I do. I forgot. Traveler's backpacks have one built in. Completely didn't think about that. Oh, are you kidding me? We are so screwed. Nope. Mm-mm. I ain't even gonna try and deal with that right now. Well, it looks like it's a good day to start mining. At least it ain't a super blood moon, I guess. Now the problem is I'm out of torches. I think we'll just hold off on anything for right now because I don't really have torches or anything like that right now. No logs, nothing. Unless we just try to hightail it into the water, but I mean that's going to be even more deadly, I think. What to do, what to do. Guess we just gotta wait for a little bit here. Maybe we can luck out on finding some coal before things start spawning on top of me. Let's check our brightness real quick. Bright. Okay. A lush cave down here. Probably not the smartest idea to go into this because of the blood moon. I just need some coal. That's all I need. I ain't finding none. Oh, that's alright though. Don't really think I have a use for moss either. Some clay. Still no coal though. Alright, let's go back up here then. We'll wait it out. Because at this point, that's all we can do. Hope everybody is doing well, though. Oh, man. I was not expecting to encounter a blood moon. Oh. There's a different type of coal ore here. Raw coal? Is that going to be useful in any capacity? No. I mean, yes, actually, it would be really nice to smelt this down to get double the coal. But for light sources, not really. Ooh. Is that normal coal? It was normal coal. Hold up. We have light. More coal. Haha, we found the mother lode. Fantastic. Could really use this stuff. Ooh, fantastic. Yeah, there's a lot of raw coal. Goodness gracious. What else can we do with raw coal, though? There's of course you can crush it, and that probably makes it able to be made into more. What in the world? Whoops. I don't like seeing that. That's terrifying. If I do say so myself. Which I do say so, because that looked absolutely terrifying. For right now, we're going to use it to get coal. We'll probably need to use it for processing stuff in the future, apparently, so we'll see how that one goes. Back down into the cave we go, because I do not feel like getting killed right now. Not in the slightest. I'm not seeing blue. Okay, let's get back up here. Because I already know we were running low on coal. I knew that was a thing. I really don't have a whole lot of coal on me. Even at the base, so... Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, where's my backpack? I left it up here. All right, so yeah, let's head back. The best way to do that, I mean, we could run across land, probably save us some time. We're going to completely ignore that apotheosis boss. Actually, there was something over here that I wanted to look at before we went, because I saw this on the map. Looks like an apotheosis tower. This guy is hunting me. He is chasing me, and that is fantastic. So I really could use, getting hurt right now. No, this actually... Is this apotheosis? No, this is a waystone. No, it's apotheosis. It just looks different. But there's TNT under this. Wool received is doubled, but the sheep takes damage. Potato recovery, mending. Ooh, that is nice. Aqua affinity. Handful of good enchants there that we are going to definitely be using quite soon, I would say. Ooh, flower pot. Fantastic. Couldn't care about the flower, though. Flower pot. Flower pot. You know what? Yeah, we don't really care about those flowers right now. And then if we come downstairs, we've got the gems that are resting on the walls that we will also take on our way out of that area. Okay. So, I mean, that's fantastic. We got a little bit of stuff here. So let's try and go water then, because I really don't feel like dying right now. And I know that pillager's nearby, so let's just go set sail. Oh, sugarcane. We'll snag this real quick. And I'm hoping by the time we get back that baby villager's grown. And maybe there's another one for it waiting for us too. So we'll see. Oh. So we got terracotta. We got a mending enchanted book, which I'm going to immediately put in this pickaxe, by the way. Because I really don't want to waste diamonds right now. Let's see, can we go snag one of these glowberries? Man, I love this cave, though. That is so cool. It's like, cut a dang waterway. Oh, you know what would be cool is making a base like that. Entries, like, by a boat. That'd be pretty nifty. Don't we have other ships in this pack? I thought we might. No, it doesn't look like we do. Oh, yeah, we do. No, it's a supply ship. Never mind. Mine colonies. Bleh. Bleh. If you don't know how I feel about mine colonies, it's just bleh. It's not something I personally enjoy doing. That's what I'll say. It's not a terrible mod. It's just I don't enjoy messing with it. I think it's actually quite interesting mod. I really never found intrigue in it. It's fantastically done. All right, where are we at here? So we're gonna have to hike across land because I'm not going all the way around. So we'll land on the beach or the desert here, and we'll run across. But we have survived our first blood moon, which is fantastic. See if we can pick up some of this sand here. Huh. I always love looking at these kind of like structures in deserts because it's so cool to see the sand like floating there with those particle effects. I love how they've done that. Like, it's clever because it's not like tons and tons of block updates all at once when you load the area. It's kind of like, yeah, if you break it, it's going to be a giant load of updates, but no, if you keep it and you just never touch it, it's not going to be a problem. So nifty. I like that feature. I like how they've done that. Never really think about that. It's just like the minor details of Minecraft are what make like it stand out among its clones. Really, it's like, yeah, I mean, Total Miner Forge is one of those fun ones that you can have fun, you know, a couple hours, you know, here and there. But I wouldn't say it's the greatest, especially because all of the trials and tribulations that poor game has went through over the years, you know, and all that stuff. So. Let's see. What else can we toss away here? One piece of string. Let's see. What else? 2 seeds. Don't really need the seeds either. Don't we have beetroot seeds? Oh, I forgot. You can't turn beetroot into seeds. You can only turn it into red dye, but we have the beetroot seeds, so I'm not worried. Get us some food here. All right. So now we're headed back home. Looks like we're actually quite close here, so let's just straight shot it, and we'll be home. More cultism trees. You know, I will say, one thing that I don't like with these occultism trees is they do this. It's cool. Like, for example, Spectrum. We'll compare it to another Magic mod. Spectrum. I love how they do theirs. Because until you learn about colored trees, you can't see them, right? It's a really cool thing that Spectrum does. And I think if occultism did something similar, it would be really, really cool. But they don't. They have trees growing in the water. You know, it's kind of strange. And I will give props to Spectrum and what it's done with how it actually is like a discovery kind of thing, you know, in that sense. So something to give props to a fabric mod for. Definitely more unique, and I love the way they execute it a little bit more than occultism's like trees and stuff like that. And that's only comparing the trees, not anything else, by the way. All right, let's see how we're going. Got 3 of them. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's get that cooking. Let's get this cooking. So toss food in there. Actually, I'm just going to use this food. Might as well. Okay, so toss that. Whole bunch of those goodies. Whole bunch of these goodies. Man, I have a ton of stuff in my inventory. That's okay. We actually should be able to get botany pots, though. Let's quickly do that. We're running low on iron, but we'll figure that out in a little while. I probably just need to get some, like, mining of it. Okay. I mean, we could look at an iron farm. Real fast. We would just have to go find lava. I think for right now I'm good. Actually, it might be a good idea because I need to still make I need to make quite a few things with iron. Unless we can go find a whole bunch of it real quick, but I don't think I can. Yeah, because we have 23, 30. And I guess we could actually quickly do this. Hold on. Toss that in there. Toss that in there. Get this out of here. Get some copper going. Because all... let's just look up hammer. If we want to just get a copper or hammer, 2 blocks of copper. I ain't too worried about wasting some copper here because copper's kind of useless anyway. But this will give us 64 durability. That'll give us 60 iron off the rip. So that wouldn't be terrible. Let's throw this stuff in here. Probably need to separate this stuff just a bit more, honestly. Let's see. Oh, I do not like that. Wait, why can I make trap chest? That seems wrong. What? I'm so confused. Why would I be able to make trap chest? That doesn't make a lick of sense to me, but we'll go with it. Because trap chests require a tripwire hook, don't they? Yes, they do. Huh. That is intriguing. Intriguing indeed. Toss some of our tools into this chest instead. Clear up some things. All right. Sand that. Is that how I made a trap chest a minute ago? Or no, that was from the Apotheosis dungeon. Never mind. The trap chest activated the TNT, right? So that's where that came from. Okay. Just losing it for a second there. Some raw coal. I should actually be able to smelt this in blocks, shouldn't I? But that only gives you 1-to-1. That's kind of weird. Like, why is this a recipe? Oh, whoa, what in the world? Yo, that's trippy. Make the block dance. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what that was, but that is trippy as can be. What can we do with stone dust? Not a whole lot. Not currently. We'll just grab a drawer. Can I even use this to make a drawer? We're about to find out. No, I can't. Okay. So we've got to keep it with the old classics. That's not what I meant to do. Shucks. And then I have deep slate dust, which I only have 1 of. So I ain't too concerned about that. Let's toss the books down here. Toss the sapling away. I guess I could just toss it in here. And for this, we could just put it on. I don't actually know the button for that backpack. F21, which is the backpack inventory. Okay, so that button. You can change it to back tools or just tank. Interesting. Okay, and this actually does have a crafting grid. We're just going to kind of toggle that off. Okay, so ore hammer, 2 of these, 3 sticks, 2 blocks, ore hammer, and then this, which will give us 60 raw iron dust, or 60 iron dust. And then here, we're just going to change this out. And we'll have 64 or 60 iron dust. Fantastic. That is definitely going to be useful. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of just waiting. Let's look at quests. What do we got? I haven't really been paying attention. So 5 zombies. Cool. Getting started. Let's take a peek at this. Just trying to see something here. Kind of trying to see if there's a reason why my game lags so much every time I try to open. Yeah, I don't see anything that might be like allocating more memory to certain things or anything like that in here. Okay, I was just curious. All right, that's fine. Sorry, it just kind of went quiet there, but just looking through those menus, I don't know. There is a lot of spikes and whenever you open up a chest, it's kind of strange, but oh well. Let's see. So we actually do want to make an anvil to get mending, right? We want to kind of try and see if we can. I don't think I have enough, right? Because I need 3 blocks, so I'm already not enough. Okay, so 3 blocks. We'll wait for the rest of this here. So we just need 4 to get this done. We'll look at quest here in a second again, once we get this anvil. So anvil, mending book, and hold it once we take stuff out. Of course, we will repair our pickaxe slowly, which is fantastic. Okay, So, quest. Back to those. So we've got food and farming. We've got toast. This just gives us a basic pipe upgrade. Inferium essence, of course, mystical agriculture stuff. We got an iron furnace. Ooh, that is fantastic. I'll take the iron furnace. Easy villagers. Iron wand. Perfect. That'll do some stuff for us, I guess. Torches. This is just basically talking about the pack. In-game goals, making the ATM star. Storage. Just kind of basic storage stuff. Functional storage adds drawers. Of course, we've made a couple of these. I think I made them off camera. Ooh, that is a big one. Mega torch. That is going to be fantastic. Let's actually just immediately stop what we're doing for a second. Boop. That way we'll have a little bit of leniency whenever we are out and about and around our base. Let's unpin that one because I accidentally did that. We got an upgrade base and we got some torches. Fantastic. Crafting table. Kind of giving you a guide on how to go through this stuff. Our first pick. Yeah, so this is going to probably break a little because we did not do that. I think we actually got our pickaxe out of a chest, didn't we? Like immediately out of that, out of a village chest or something like that. I can't recall now. So I'll just grab a pickaxe. Complete this quest. Time to explore. Spells. So this is Iron Spell and Spell books. Adds classic RPG spellcasting fantasy to Minecraft. You'll need to fight more dangerous mobs like necromancers, collect brand new resources, and more importantly, cast powerful spells. At first, you'll need to find a random spell scroll from loot. These scrolls are single-use items to cast spells, but can be put into a spell book using the inscription table for infinite use casting. That is, if you have the mana for it. Interesting. Did we just get gypped? Oh, whoa. A uranium pickaxe. Interesting, interesting. Apotheosis, talking about all of that stuff. I will let you guys, of course, read these. I'm not going to pause it to read it. Another Mega Torch. That is awesome. Waystones, of course, we've kind of used these before. Augment Factory, which is for the actual iron furnace that we have, which is going to be useful. What else? So we kind of just keep going here. Tiny coal, loot chest, looter, a void upgrade. We won't put that on anything just yet. Our inventory is going to get quite full here. Iron and copper. Ooh, a magnet. We're just getting loaded down with stuff right now, which I am perfectly fine with, by the way. There we go. We've got our magnet. Iron furnaces, of course, we just got that from a quest. We got an augment from a quest as well. Basic ore doubling, we just completed this. Got some steak. How much steak? 10 steak. Fantastic. Man, we are cruising, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious. Okay, so iron pickaxe gave us an advanced oak beehive. Silent gear tools, we got that from that uranium. We'll go over silent gear tools fully later on in an episode because I want to start building tools and stuff. Redstone, got that from mining. Fantastic. Pork chops. Diamonds, we got a hunter's handgun. What in the world? I am getting handguns now. We don't have ammo for it, but yeah. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so let's toss that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. Gearing up, we got a diamond pickaxe, so that's what made it. Ooh, lily pad of fertility. That is going to be fantastic in the future. Okay, so that's all we can do for now. Just nether portal. Okay. Nothing too extreme there. Starter power. Just talking about getting a coal generator. So yeah, a lot of this is kind of just guiding you through the mod pack. It's not really too extensive on like how you would kind of go about making contraptions and stuff. Ooh, we got a sink. All right, best mod pack of this year. I don't even care. Give me a sink for free. Yes, please. I will take it any time of the day. Okay, so that's just going over some more information. Tips and tricks. Mob spawning. Fantastic. Infinite water. We got a sink from that. Oh, we got a golden furnace. Man, we're cruising. We don't even need to make half of this crap. We are getting it for free. Okay, so let's throw in the factory augment here. Which does use power for... Oh, so we can't use this yet. We need to actually have power, which is fine. Let's take this out. Throw it in here. That way it'll go just a little bit quicker. And then let's grab these furnaces real fast. Change it out with an iron furnace. We'll then do this. Throw back in the raw coal. And we'll have just a little bit faster production speed. Man, I'm so excited that we have been getting this stuff from all these quests. This is awesome. Just a real quick boost in productivity here. So leads, leather, marketing blocks here at the end. Botany pots, automating the botany pot. Mystical agriculture, of course, we got the Inferium essence, who gave us a book. Prosperity shards, fantastic. Actually, that's a lot of ores. But this is all Greg Tech. All of this is Greg Tech. It's terrifying. Greg Tech is terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now we're throwing stuff on the ground here. Greg Tech scares me. That's all I'm gonna say. Honestly, it's terrifying. Okay, so let's move this gold furnace over here. But yeah, so now we have a decent furnace. We'll get rid of this furnace as well. Okay. What else do we got? Occultism. Dreaming. Oh, so demon dream fruit. Okay. Yeah, we got that seed. That is fantastic. All right. What else do we want to do this episode, this live stream here? So we definitely want to get an iron farm. Iron farm. What do we need to make it? We need a lava bucket. I probably want to grab at least 2 lava buckets. And then let's go down into the caves. And we'll just quickly grab some lava, because I know we have some down there. And that way we're kind of starting to early game produce iron. Which will just be fantastic to have. And then, of course, we will want to, you know, kind of just figure out after the fact. I think mystical agriculture is probably going to be our best bet, but we'll see. So now we have this lava here. See if I can pull some from it. There we go. Hot stuff. So we'll just build 2 iron farms, 2 villagers, and we should be off to the races with a little bit of iron at least. Also, I just realized that the FPS thing is doubled. Where was that at? Off. There we go. Apply. There we go. So now in the top left, it shows our FPS count. Fantastic. All right, so we're also going to need some stone here. So let's get that smelting. Do we have Solar Flux Reborn in here? We do not. Okay. Solar panels of any kind. Greg Tech, I see. I actually just guessed that was Greg Tech, honestly. Not gonna lie to you. But we have, of course, mechanisms. And also powers. The Aether is internally day until you kill the sun god, by the way. At least it used to be that way. So we'll see what we can drum up on that front. It looks like we still got some quest that's pending completion. Oh, tech. I missed these because I guess I closed that on accident. Raw osmium. Guess we'll take it. Wait, can I hold my pickaxe while gaining XP and actually get something out of this a little bit more? Oh, what in the world? Oh, that thought that just looked crazy for a second, but it's because like they're using a shader. Okay, so we're getting iron farm. We need the glass panes. So this thing right here, 1, 2, comes with a built-in zombie. And then we're going to grab 2 sacrifices. And then every so often they will produce iron and also poppy, the poppy flowers. So just keep that in mind as well. You will probably need to have something clearing them out, but trash can, whatnot, don't really matter. I guess you could just keep them, but we'll see. Okay, so let's actually go get this thrown down into our farm itself. Just place it right there for right now. It's not the most effective, of course, but that's fine. Having more of them will be more effective in the future. So I think now what we really want to look for is getting the actual trader stations. But I think what I want to do real quick is actually expand our building. Of course, because this is a 9x9, we're just going to do the old classic and branch it off here. Let's see. We got that, got the cobblestone. 3 in between. Because then that way you can put a torch in here. So it means we put 1 extra here. And then, of course, also grab our wand here that we got. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. There's the correct height. Just quickly clear this away real fast. Just a wee bit. Okay. So there that is. We probably want to grab some glass. Apologies for that. I tried to mute, but I failed. Alright, so let's grab some sand here. Yeah, because we only have a handful of glass. So we'll just open up this to get a skylight roof kind of thing going. Apologies, quickly looking at something. Okay, let's go grab a shovel. I do not have an axe, so we're just going to punch it. At least I don't think I have an axe. Oh, I do have an axe. We'll snag that just in case we need it here in a minute. For this, shapeless, perfect. Okay. And then let's kind of move all of our storage and keep all of our like machines. Actually, I want to kind of keep this all in the same area, but I want to have the ability to kind of expand off in that direction. So let's do... There we go. Pick up those chests. Let's just do this. We're going to move our bed to the other area. Okay. And that as well. So we'll pick this up. We'll move this over here. Get it away from the front door because, of course, mobs follow you in. And then it prevents you from sleeping. So let's actually move that over there. That way we just have more room to expand here in the future, which will be useful. How are we doing? Still doing pretty decent? And we actually got our first 10 pieces of iron, which is fantastic, which actually will lead us to making a couple things here. Which is actually getting a couple hoppers to automate this a little bit more so it doesn't fill up as quickly. Just give it a little bit more of a buffer. Awesome. Okay. So that'll work there. We do need to look at doing better storage, though. We really do, because we've already kind of filled this up, and it's only episode 2. I know I'd love to do iron chests and stuff, but I really don't have the resources for it right now. What options do we have for a hammer? Like a normal, just everyday hammer. So Greg Tech. 768 blocks, or durability. Crushes blocks when harvesting them. What does that mean? Does that mean we're going to get dust? Or do we need the mining hammer? Which looks like that's just ridiculous in the first place. Do we not have any other options besides silent gear? It doesn't look like we really do. Okay. I was just curious. But yeah, it looks like we don't. That's alright. I was hoping we'd have like just hammers or something in here, but now we've got Greg Tech. Yeah, that's like plates and stuff. I'm good. I ain't even gonna try and look at it right now. It's a little more than I'm willing to get into. So let's just try and put as much stuff as possible away. Let's get that iron back out here. Because we want to make a botany pot real quick. So we'll do hopper, flower pot, and then terracotta, and then chest. Also, that will not complete a quest because I skipped over a step, right? I guess it completes this one, but it doesn't complete the other one, I think. Because the other one requires you to build a normal botany pot and then go to a hopper. So let's just do this. And that should actually complete this one. And then this one. There's 2 quests done. And then, of course, all you need to do, botany pot, hopper pot. There you go. Okay. For right now, let's just put these 2 things down here. Let's grab some sand. And some sugarcane. I think. Where's my sugarcane? Am I blind? No, I'm not. It's just not in there. Okay, makes sense. So that, and that. So that'll help us get, of course, the kind of paper we're going to want to look at getting sooner or later. You know, whatever. We don't really care too much about it right now. I do want to go actually grow? Goodness gracious, my voice just decided to do a barrel roll or something there. Grow some bamboo. I'm kind of thinking of doing a bamboo farm with Create instead of a tree farm. And just straight up make planks and stuff with bamboo. Because I thought that, isn't that something we can do now in this version? Like bamboo planks. Yeah, this right here, we can do this stuff now. And we could use this as like planks and stuff. I'm kind of wanting to think about that. Might be interesting. And I know we could have planted this into a botany pot, but honestly, I kind of want to see how tall this grows with apotheosis. Not gonna lie. I think that is gonna be insane how tall this grows. Does a lily pad of fertility affect bamboo growth? Is that something we're gonna have to test? I'd say it is. Give me this. I'd say I reckon that needs to be tested ASAP. Because if that can affect the growth of bamboo, I wonder how ridiculous we could get this going. Let's get some water real quick. Oh, I have a sink. Hold on. Aha, I have a sink. I forgot. The powerful sink. The best sink in the entirety of modded Minecraft. I don't know if this is going to work. I really don't. I don't think it will. I wouldn't say it is right now. We'll let it sit for a little while. Just watch it grow. Be like the reverse of that guy from the Lorax. Let it grow, let it grow. No, just 16 iron. Fantastic. We're getting quite a bit from that. I mean, this stuff is growing, but I thought bamboo grew pretty quickly in the first place. So, you know, that's all right. We'll let it sit. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's get easy villagers back up here. Let's quickly grab a trader. And let's get, hopefully, finding a Silk Touch book. I keep accidentally auto-sorting every time I open a chest. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so redstone, iron, glass panes, and that's it. And that'd be very uncomfortable for these villagers to be standing on, don't you think? Just like a pane of iron? So, of course, once you click this cycle trades, by the way, just press space. Yeah, you need to click it once, though. Just make sure you do that. And we can kind of go through here and kind of just keep clicking that space button. Ooh, there was auto smelt. We don't have fortune. Not yet, so we're not going to do that yet. But something to think about. Do what I did last time. Have a fortune auto smelt pickaxe, which was pretty fantastic, honestly. Looting 3. Nature's Mend. Efficiency 3. So we're looking for Silk Touch. Life Stealing? Ooh, that's a nice one, honestly. Ooh, Silk Touch. Okay, but we don't have... We're going to have to hold off and see if we can actually get... Because we have 3 emeralds. How many do we need? 17? Make all... What are the... I don't know what this is. Makes all possible global bookmark trades. I don't understand what that fully does, honestly. It sounds interesting. It sounds like you could probably, like, bulk buy, in a sense. Like, sticks, for example. If we had a whole bunch of fletching villagers, we could set them all globally and then just send a whole bunch of sticks in and probably do that. But I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. Okay, so we want to make a fletching villager then. So what we're going to do is we're going to need 2 flint. The ability to make a crafting table. And, nope, I went too fast. The ability to make a crafting table, not a crafting table. Because we're going to need to do 4, and then 2 flint, make a fletching table. And then we're going to need a villager. Okay. And then we'll put him on this wall. because he will give us the ability to make sticks into emeralds. And that is fantastic. Of course, sooner or later, we would want to get the converter, but right now we don't have the resources for that. So, oh well. Let's grab an axe. This chest. There we go, stone axe, perfect. Oh, actually, I just saw that bone meal effect take place. I think this is actually functioning. That is interesting. Could we just make, like... Oh, I gotta try that. I gotta try that. Making, like, an overpowered bamboo farm. If this does function and makes these grow significantly quicker, I have to try and see if I can make it to where we can get, like, a bamboo a second. You know how awesome that would be to get a bamboo a second? Like, even, like, one bamboo per second. That'd be pretty nifty. Because, what, a minute would mean you get a stack? I think it's breaking it. Honestly, because it's not, like, it's not breaking the actual entire stalk every time. Man, yeah, this is growing faster than I can harvest it. Goodness gracious. Okay. We'll let it grow. But yeah, we wanted this because then we can get sticks. Which, of course, is fantastic. Guess I need a little bit more here. What can we do with these? A bamboo thatch? Ooh, that might be cool. Make like a bamboo thatch roof. Huh. Might be something I'm looking at and looking interested in right there is the thatch roof. That might be cool. Oh, I should be holding my pickaxe. I keep forgetting. Keep on forgetting. That's alright, though. Alright, let's just use some logs here. Worst case scenario, I just have to go harvest more. I mean, they're all around me. Yeah, let's just take the whole stack. Quickly toss away some of the stuff we don't need. There we go. Okay, that repaired that pickaxe pretty decently, actually. And then let's grab a book. Oh, so that actually does do that. Huh. Trade for all local bookmarks until all resources are exhausted and no more trading is possible. Wait. Oh, I just thought of that. So if I have a whole bunch of sticks in my inventory, I click that button when he's not X'd out, it would actually just trade all of them until he's X'd out. That would be pretty cool. Okay. Didn't even realize that was actually what it does. We'll have to use that more often. Okay, so Silk Touch. We have finally obtained the Silk Touch, which is awesome. Where is that waystone at? Just in case we get too far out here. Let's also grab a normal sleeping bag if we can. Comforts is in here, right? It is. Normal recipe. Okay. I know some packs change it, so we just got to be careful of that. Perfect. And then, food-wise, let's just grab the steak, replace it with chicken. And let's also grab our boat. And let's quickly go travel to our cliffside spawner chest. It might be quicker to actually travel to the village first and then head in that direction. Just a little bit, so let's do that. Might be quicker. Keyword. What'd I just say? Mining tunnel. Oh, it doesn't go up. I forget. Okay. Hold on. Let's just walk around here. Ooh, convenient waterfall. Okay. Is that an orange tree? Nope, kumquat. It's a kumquat tree. Alright, so we're looking southeast. What is that? A graveyard of some sort? Where is my sword? I don't have a sword on me. Apparently I've thrown it in the tools chest, which is fine. We'll still go over here. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm definitely, I think this is the good thing about doing this on Sunday. It's kind of just a chill day. And, you know, I don't have to sit down and edit this stuff as much. I may do a cut version of this live stream. I'm not 100% sure yet. That's still kind of up in the air. Ooh, these skulls. These are going to be good. An XP boost axe and an iron, raw iron. If this is supposed to be a graveyard, where's the bones? Or is that overthinking it? But I hope you're doing well, Chris. Okay, let's go shapeless. Make sure we don't miss anything here. Is this considered cheating? Just excavating the whole area to make sure we don't miss a chest. Okay, I don't think we missed a chest. Just make sure we grab all the skulls we can. Developing some film. Well, that sounds fantastic. Well, I'm glad I could be entertaining. Let's see. Where in the world did I... Oh, it's way out here. Okay, so let's just continue. So we now know we have graveyard structures type of things. Not the greatest loot in the world, but still. Kind of tempted to mine this andesite, but I really don't care about it too much right now because we're not getting into create. I'm kind of surprised I haven't found an Ad Astra meteorite. I think they... Whoa, what did I do? Oh, okay. That scared the crap out of me for a second. I was like, why did my screen just go gray? Oh, that scared me. Okay. But yeah, like the Ad Astra meteorites, if we found one of those, we would be rolling in coal, but I still have not found one, actually. So I'm guessing they may have turned them down in common, being so common, but also there's so many different types of biomes that I think it might be harder to find them in the first place. I would think we probably could get a structure compass once we get to all the modium stuff. Maybe. Man, this magnet ain't helping. I'm trying to get rid of this stuff. Let's just trash it. Okay. Yeah, so let's sail along the coast here. Probably should take a quick nap. What are you? It's a little turtle. It's a little turtle, like legitimately so small. That is cool. I'm entertained by the slightest thing sometimes, but that's okay. There we go. Good thing it ain't a blood moon this time. I really cannot stand the blood moons in this, but, you know, we gotta have this feel like Terraria sometimes at least. I do think I've got more jungle biomes in playing this pack than I have in any other pack, in all honesty. It really feels like it. I think my first world I found several different jungles and had to go out a lot. What? Is that a woodland mansion, but jungleified? New word, jungleified. I think that is. That is terrifying. Terrifying indeed. And I will be avoiding it with every ounce of my being, because I do not feel like dying yet. I mean, again, because, I mean, I've died so many times already. Because all my deaths are, like, down in this area. Oh, do they still have that happening? Yes. They have two different maps. I forgot. They still have that. I know that was something in the alpha. I thought they would have removed one by now, but they still have not. So that is something to keep in mind. Ooh, there's rice. Hold on. I was about to grab a drink of water real fast, and I saw rice. Rice is really good to just grab because whenever you see it, because it's not as common as it used to be. I think you still could grab it from the market block, though. So I'm not too concerned about it, but I want to just make sure we have some just in case we can't get it from the market block. Okay, so the spawner's right here. Yeah, you guys can see this here. It's quite obvious with these looter chests, making it so bright kind of thing. It's interesting. But these things spawn all over the world. You just need to find them. Caves. I have two in the caves, actually, that I've found. I just have not done anything with them either. I wanted to go out to this one first. So that gives us a spider spawner. Not the greatest. We'll need to put some work into it, but we won't use it yet anyway. So 2 diamonds, a zombie... Ooh, zombie spawn egg right off the bat. And a flawless split stream gem. 37.5% mining speed for mining tools, 12.5% dodge chance, and 50% draw speed for ranged weapons. Silverfish spawner, not the greatest. Oh well. An anvil. That is useful. Oh, we also have another backpack. Let's throw some stuff in here. Okay. But yeah, that is going to be a decent chest right there. So I'm kind of wondering what we got for the other two as well, because those will be fantastic to see what we can find inside of them. I just got 36 coal ore from that. Goodness gracious. 64 from that? Goodness gracious. I'm not trying to get just stacks and stacks of ores, but apparently I can go for it. Oh, looks like there's not that much tin ore around here. That was interesting. Kind of expecting to get a lot more tin ore from that, because I know whenever I played the first time, I got accused of cheating because the amount of ores I was able to get between cameras was absolutely absurd. But it was because I had a fortune and auto smelt pickaxe. There's a purple biome? What kind of biome is that? Amethyst rainforest. I'm gonna kind of go check that one out. Let's go grab my boat. But yeah, like the auto smelt and fortune 3 is just absolutely ridiculous. You will get so much stuff. And the thing is, though, is in the alpha version, we did not have that many tech mods. We did not have Mechanism. We had Ender.io, which was kind of half-baked at that time. And Greg Tech was kind of starting to get pushed into here. But like there was like osmium ore, which I had a whole bunch of. Couldn't do anything with it because you no mechanism. Um, Tin and aluminum. I think tin you could use somewhat, but aluminum was basically useless. And so it's just like there's a lot of things to be like, why in the world would I cheat useless items into my chest? Because 90% of it was. So, you know, I never really understood that, but some people just jump to conclusions and don't understand that, hey, I would have less of this if it weren't so abundant and also useful. Because I never had any iron. That's the one thing. I didn't have enough iron 90% of that playthrough. And so it's just like, why wouldn't I cheat in iron where it would have actually been useful instead of whatever else in the world they were thinking I was cheating in? Has this actually got geodes in here? Is that what this is? Or is it just calcium deposits? Or calcite, not calcium. Man, I love how they've used the acacia logs. Which biomod is this? Do we got any ideas? What added this? It's just green vines. Okay, so that's a shader. Azalea leaves. I think this is Biomes of Plenty. I really do. I know Biomes of Plenty really toned down a lot of the stuff they did later on, like in the current versions. They just used a lot of more vanilla blocks, took out a lot. If we actually look, Biomes of Plenty really has not a lot of stuff. Like, genuinely, it is way less than it used to be. And it's kind of interesting because they just used a lot of vanilla stuff. They don't really go out and they don't make large biomes like the... I think there's still a few different wood types, of course, because we're using the this one. But the normal, normal trees are being kind of shaped and changed because why not? I mean, it's a little bit less than the other mods, that's for sure now. Ooh, what in the world was that? Quickly zoom in here. Oh, that's not going to tell me. Yeah, there was the fern trees, the redwood trees. The redwood trees were absolutely massive. And they were like the first of its kind where it was so massive, honestly. And it was fantastic. Because I see like we've got these kind of like spruce trees. Those definitely aren't vanilla. But yeah, see here's like Biomes of Plenty, dried salt. Got a withered lily. Make gray dye out of it. See, like that's useful. It's not just random crap you can't do anything with either. Yeah, I love the Biomes of Plenty back in the day. I really did. But man, I do have to admit, but the thing is, with Biomes of Plenty, everything had a use. That's the biggest thing. Everything had a use. It wasn't just like, hey, let's throw this in here for the sake of it. I think everything had a use at least. From a lot of the items I remember, you could change them into, planks and stuff. You could change the flowers into dyes. I don't think it was like you pick up a flower, it has absolutely no use. Because I know there's quite a few mods in here that do that. If they add new biomes, they don't do it all enough to make it new recipes and stuff like that, which irks me. I think I played all of Fabric 6, and there's a couple flower mods in there that genuinely have no use. And it's just like you pick up a flower expecting, oh, I could turn this into purple dye. No, it doesn't do anything. It baffles me. It really baffles me when they do stuff like that. Because it's not hard to add a recipe. I'm not going to lie. There's recipe generators out there that you can import your mod items into. So you could easily do that. And like this. Hold on, let's cut the music here. Like, I like how this is the gravel, like the break sound of gravel. But it's not the actual gravel sound, I don't think. Is that coarse dirt, maybe? No, it's not even coarse dirt. So that might be gravel sound effect. But it's just like the little things. They took the time to change the sound of the dirt you're walking on in Biomes of Plenty. And it's just like there's no need for these massive changes. Because why? Why wouldn't you do stuff like this? There's an AE2 meteorite down here. See, because this is a Bryce Canyon, which may be from Terraform. Or Terralith. But I don't know. Tons of interesting stuff from Biomes of Plenty. The direction they changed to is honestly a lot better than a lot of the biome mods. Because it's tame. You wouldn't really expect a lot of this stuff. Especially because, remember, Biomes of Plenty used to have its own world gen type. That was the other thing. It doesn't anymore. Not at all. Because the world generations changed so much in vanilla that honestly, I don't think there's been any mods to revert the changes. Revert the changes back to the original system. So that's another thing. Is we're stuck basically with the generation that's currently in here. Because I know there's a lot of beta mods that have tried to change it. Like beta-esque mods to bring it back to its original form. But people have not been able to do it. From what I've seen. So it's kind of a thing where it's like, I would love to see the old generation back. I don't know why they didn't just do it in a different world type, honestly. What in the world? Is this Biomes of Plenty? See, like this. This is cool. Look at this. I don't like it anymore. I'm gone. That's an Enderman. That is a Spore Enderman, I would assume, or something like that. Because we do have Enderman Overhaul. What in the world are these? Mushroom. So it's just a Mushroom Fields Enderman spawn egg. Yeah, I'm good. I really don't feel like facing that kind of Enderman. I don't know what they do. You know what, let's throw a waystone down here and let's go back home. It's like, I think Terralith, that mod is actually a data pack. Just repackaged. So that's another thing. It's not like it's adding a whole new system of blocks, because it actually just takes vanilla blocks and warps them, in a sense, into new biomes. Which Terralith is one of those ones that's like on a league of its own because it does something like that. It doesn't add new blocks, it just adds new biomes. Changes like the mountains and stuff. Terralith is actually pretty cool. But I don't think it's really as talked about as like Biomes of Plenty or Oh, the Biomes You'll Go, just because it's kind of like I think it just stands out so much. But I think Oh, the Biomes You'll Go is way more popular as of current than Biomes of Plenty, which really doesn't make much sense to me. But I think since Biomes of Plenty went through so much change, it's fresh, it's new for the Oh, the Biomes You'll Go to kind of be there. Badlands. It's actually a canyon, but we'll go with it. Okay. Just gonna eat the golden banana. Huh. Okay. We probably want to keep trading and stuff, but let's go down to the caves here in a second. How much have we got? Still cruising? Still cruising? Almost a stack of iron. Okay, so we're gonna throw our raw ores in here as well right now. Let's just trash this stuff. All the root stuff. We'll get into roots probably sooner or later, but right now, not too worried about it. Okay. Yeah, and we have a whole bunch of stuff in our inventory still. Let's send it. Let's just go for it. In case we are about to die, we'll warp scroll out. Oh yeah, I forgot I also have this stuff. That's alright. But yeah, once we get the auto smelt and the fortune, we're going to be cruising with ores. I would love to find an iron deposit, one of those massive ones with like the tough and everything mixed in with it, and then have that auto smelt pickaxe on the side. Because if we have those two, we're basically set for life. Because that stuff, as I've said, is just extremely overpowered. Okay, so let's see, where do I go? Because I have to remember where I've been. I thought this actually wasn't this direction. Guess I never went this way. So this is probably not going to be the direction. But we might as well grab the raw iron we're seeing here. Okay, let's hightail it back, because I really don't feel like dying. All the Greg Tech ores that we could never ask for. Is it down here, maybe? I should have marked them. I really should have, but I guess I just completely didn't think about it. Okay, so not down here. Backpack. Guess I don't have any other building blocks, so we'll just grab some. Probably, I'm waiting to get jump scared by one of these cave endermen, honestly. I really am. It happened on the first episode, so we'll see what happens. Okay, we're actually right here. So there's one here, and there's one down there. Okay, so this is silverfish. I'm not too concerned about silverfish, honestly. Okay, snag everything. Light it up here. Oh, there's a third. Well, that was unintentional to find a third one. And there's more Greg Tech stuff you never asked for. Spider spawner. I was not expecting a third one. Really was not. I mean, I will take it. I'm not complaining in any capacity right now. Yeah, so here's the osmium ore. You can see how massive this vein is. This is kind of a smaller one, but then you've got nickel right next to it. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so where was that other one? Down? Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. It looks like we may have an artifact. Okay. Just back up for a second so I don't get killed. I've got to be cautious because basically every location or every direction has an opening here. Mine all the ores, I will. I just don't want to die. I also don't have the space for all the ores. Let's also talk about that. They would all basically fall to the ground here. Nope, chicken jockey. I remember back in the day whenever people talked about the spider jockey all the time and how rare that was and everything. And then it's just kind of never been really talked about. Because then they added the chicken jockey, and I've never heard anybody ever talk about that. It just kind of was there. People were like, okay. Okay, let's see. I still have the scroll in case things go south. So we got deep slate silver. Okay, so this is just not a mimic. I need to look at getting pocket storage or something like that soon. Okay, so chainmail. Chainmail? Why did I just say chainmail? It's chainmail. What in the world? English? I love this creeper overhaul mod, though. I will say that. This is one of my, like, most favorite mobs mod, because it gives just a spice of life to the creepers. Okay, quickly grab this gold. But how you doing, Nick? Hope you're doing well. Let's see, we probably need this redstone. The other thing is, like, I only have the, what do you call it? The silk touch on me. I don't have anything else. Okay, so trash this, toss that in there, trash this, trash this, trash this. Wish the trash thing wasn't so far down, but I think it's because it's accounting for the bigger backpacks, which is fine. So let's keep the rice. Let's toss the zombie heart, rotten flesh for now. Come on, sort my inventory. Thank you. Anything in here we need to toss? Stone dust we'll get rid of. Bamboo twigs, normal twigs, or bamboo leaves, I think. I thought those were leaves. I think that looks good. Platinum. Don't really know if there's a good use for platinum right now, honestly. But I know there's more right here. Also, the funny thing is the platinum raw ore, this block here, is actually stone level, while the other is actually diamond. Oh, bollocks. We probably need to get back to the surface now. Okay. Because I'm not staying down there in a blood moon, that's for sure. That is asking for it. Cobblestone. We shouldn't have anything spawn near us because we have that mega torch. But still, I don't like blood moons. So I do not want to be down in a dark cave system with the potential of just getting surrounded on that case. So, let's see. Let's see. So we need to kind of figure out storage. Let's toss this stuff away here. I guess I threw the scrolls in this other one here. Okay, can I separate the minecart from the hopper? I should be able to. I really thought I should be able to. That's why I picked them up, but I don't think I can. Oh well. We'll just keep them in this chest for now. But we got, oh, a husk spawner? I didn't realize one was a husk spawner. Interesting. There's no need for silverfish spawn eggs, right? Like, there's nothing we can do with these. Okay, get rid of them. I don't need them. Really don't. So we got a little bit more diamonds out of that, which is good. We got an entire chest full of all this stuff. Let's try and get this raw coal cooked up here. Let's move this gold furnace down to here. Let's get a couple chests. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh, I guess I should probably put a barrel. Oh well. I'll just do that. Okay, so clear, input, fuel input, output, and we'll just grab some actual coal here. Break it down into tiny coal. And then raw coal. Make sure we do auto. And then let's actually also just grab a whole bunch of it. So we can actually smelt this stuff down so we can actually save ourselves some space in that chest. What can we do with this? Okay, so this is actually worthless until we break it down. Mostly because we'd want to grab the 2 pieces instead of just the 1. We probably need to get a different pickaxe for this. But for right now, looking around, seeing if I see any highlights. Okay, I think we're clear. I think we're clear for right now, at least. Okay, let's grab some iron here. Make an iron pickaxe. I mean, do we want to try and get a fortune pickaxe? Is that a bad idea? I mean, yes, right now it is, because of the blood moon. Okay. We need a lectern. So let's grab some planks. Let's grab some books. Perfect. I'm just glad it's not a super blood moon again. I've said this once. I say it again because goodness gracious, I do not feel like dealing with that. Ooh, what was that? A wooden plate from Handcrafted. Interesting. I like looking at the random things that pop up when you start crafting something. Okay, so we want that. We want that. We need the glass panes that I have somewhere in my inventory. I will definitely work on cleaning stuff up. I think that'll probably come in episode 2, which will be Saturday. I have said this. I will be posting a full episode, which is about 30 minutes, on Saturdays, and then Sundays we're just going to do live streams. It won't be every weekend. I'm going to try and do it as many times as I can, but sometimes, you know, spending time with family, spending time with friends, things like that. That was a joke. I don't have any friends. Anyway, so yeah, that is a thing. I just wanted to kind of play something else, kind of take a break a little bit from Direwolf 20, and this weekends are going to kind of be that. So, you know, I'm excited. I really am. Especially because we can revive some of the projects we were working on in the alpha version. And I did say in the first episode, this was the alpha version / release. No, it's the beta / release. That was my apologies. I put a disclaimer in the description. But yeah, just me misspeaking several times during that. But that's all right. This is the fun part. Just trying to get this. I mean, there's mending, but 34 emeralds, man. Growth serum. Capacity. I'm wondering when thermal's going to be ported, honestly. I have not heard much about that. If anything about thermal. It's been a minute. It really has, and we haven't heard a lot. But I know the guy who's working on it, though, is also working on Thaumcraft stuff still. So that's another thing. You know, you got to think he's not working on just one project. And then, of course, like Quark and Cyclic, those I know Quark specifically, the gentleman or the person. I'm not gonna say pronouns, whatever. They stepped away, I believe, a while ago, and they have somebody else maintaining it. And I think they step in every once in a while for it. So it's kind of like maybe that person is just kind of trying to get used to porting it majorly to a new version, while also removing functionality that has been added by 1.20. Because remember, Minecraft likes to steal from its modders. So remember, that ain't me being cynical. That's honestly the truth. The mob heads on a jukebox, or on the note block, that was actually added in Quark. So, you know, things like that. It's interesting. Very, very interesting. Trying to get fortune. Blessing 10? Goodness gracious. 64 emeralds for that thing. This is also how it is whenever I'm trying to do anything with the actual traders, village trading and stuff. Is this is how the process goes. It's repetitively click, 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 click until I find something I actually want. Man, does it get old really, really quickly. And I do that for hours trying to get stuff. Like all of Fabric 6, hours to just get several enchants. And it's not even all the enchants I want. And it's just awful. It really is. So we'll go for auto smelt here. So that should lock him in. We're probably going to want to get more sticks. So when this blood moon finishes, we'll probably go harvest a ton of sticks and things like that. Oh, hey, good. It ended. Let's actually quickly grab some more chests because I need to put stuff away. Oh, I made the wrong chest. It's okay. We're just going to place them like this for a minute. And I'm just going to dump everything I have in my inventory just for a minute. And we'll clean this up later. I'm pulling a big no-no, which I usually try to avoid, which is dumping everything into a chest. But I know we're going to have to work on storage. And hopefully we'll get enough iron and stuff to be able to kind of just not need to do this. Get stack upgrades and stuff like that. So, of course, grab my sleeping bag. Where did that just go? So iron, coal, sticks, emeralds, and sleeping bag. Where did that just go? Right there. Perfect. Okay, so we're cleared out for a second there. Okay, so we're going to put him back in here for a second. 8 iron. I definitely want to increase the amount of these we have very, very soon. But for right now, you know, we're waiting. An axe might not be a bad idea. Man, I love the sound. That's just so enjoyable. Cutting down bamboo. I don't know why, but that sound is just fantastic. Why is there a floating tree here? Was this me? I mean, I would assume it was me accidentally cutting part of it down and not realizing it all fell. But that's okay. And I think that's the other thing. I was talking about Quark, you know, and a lot of Minecraft taking the ideas of Quark, which Vasky, the creator, never really cared about. He just kind of was like, oh, well, they're going to do what they want to do. One of the things is, these kind of trees, the oak trees, actually were originally made by a modder of Minecraft. And Notch worked with him back in the day. I think that, like, ended, you know, kind of somewhat crappily, but still, they're still in the game to this day. And there was a video somebody made about it, like a whole kind of like an essay type of thing. Video essay? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. Talking about it. But it's just like, it's kind of interesting to think how much stuff came from modding. I mean, genuinely though, what else would you pull from? Because, I don't know. It seems like the biggest issue with Minecraft now is everybody's like, oh, that was in modded first. And it's like, yeah, that's true. It really is. A lot of stuff they've put into the game in the recent years is from modded Minecraft. And people are like, oh, but, you know, modded's not as tested. And it's just like, you know, I don't think that's true. Because, I mean, it's one of those things where it's a lot more tight-knit, and people aren't getting paid to keep it as polished, theoretically. But it's like Thermal, for example, Mechanism. Those people have been maintaining those mods for, some of them, I think, for almost a decade now, right? And it's just like, yeah, those people know what they're doing. they're kind of getting, you know, a little bit of kickback from Curse Forge and stuff like that. But it's just like, no, those people know enough what they're doing that honestly you could probably put that into the game, you know, kind of thing. But it's just like I hate when people say that argument. That's like, but they don't have a professional development team. And it's just like, I mean, true, but like I feel like some of the stuff Minecraft does just kind of is bleh anyway, so I don't know. Hopefully in the future they actually start learning that what people actually want, but I highly doubt it. In all honesty, it just seems like they don't really care what the community wants anymore. It's just like, whatever, we're gonna do this, whether you like it or not. And it's just like, well, I mean, that's not great, but oh well. That's why you got modded Minecraft, to make things actually reasonably better. How are we doing over here? So we almost have enough to actually get what we're looking for. But then we'll just need to get fortune. That's the next thing that we'll need to get, is the fortune to then get everything else. Fortune and then mending, I think, is the 2 enchants we're looking for. Okay, so yeah, that's X'd out. We did get 18. So now we just need to get a book to then get auto smelt. And then now we're going to want to try and get mending and or fortune, and then just be careful with the pickaxe for the time being. Yeah, I don't even got enough paper for that. Okay. I don't have any paper in here, right? I do have paper in here. Yeah, this guy's going to be impossible for right now because I'm not going to spend emeralds on that. Do we just want to try and make another fletching villager? Because we're going to need the emeralds anyway, right? I mean, probably not a bad idea. Redstone. Glass panes. And then, of course, we actually need to go outside and get the villager. We'll snag up 2, because I think I want to make another librarian anyway, so might as well. Okay, so that is 31 emeralds. Let's see if we can get this other guy going here. We're probably going to need a little bit more glass panes, though. So that. There we go. And then a lectern, which requires 3 books, 6 planks, and some slabs. Do I have the slabs still? Actually, I have a bookshelf right there. I don't have enough slabs, though. Okay, so another librarian. This is probably the most boring part of this entire episode, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of going back and forth between these guys. Yeah, once 1.21 comes out, they're ruining villagers. I don't have any doubt. So we'll be happy with them as long as we can. Auto smelt, capacity, shield bash, mystical enlightenment. Infinity, Smite, Obliteration. Bane of Villagers might not be a bad thing to get on, like, a sword, just because then that way we could potentially go to an outpost or something and have a little bit more luck. Fortune 3, but 44 emeralds. We're going to keep trying. See if we can get it a little bit lower. Taking a gamble on leaving that enchant though. $24 emeralds for mending. I mean, we need it. Let's snag it. Okay, so we're gonna need to get more sticks and stuff. Okay. That was 23 emeralds. Okay, let's get one more trading station here. Hopefully our last one for a little while. I mean, Unbreaking would be nice too. So, I mean, if we come across Unbreaking, we may need to grab that one too. Oh, goodness gracious. Good thing about doing this, well, live, is I don't have to suffer alone. Nah, this ain't bad. I actually kind of enjoy messing with villagers. So I ain't complaining. Not really, at least. I just know it takes a long time to get it going. I already knew that. Oh, there was Unbreaking 3, and I just immediately went past it on accident. Crap. Autopilot a little bit here. Power 5. 15 emeralds for Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3 is the highest we can get right now, just vanilla style, right? Okay. We'll snag that up real quick. So I actually want that on both pickaxes, honestly. So that's not a bad trade. Not at all. So Unbreaking 3. Perfect. So we've got Mending, Auto Smelt, Unbreaking 3. The next thing we need is, of course, Fortune 3, which I didn't really want to go for that 44 Emerald one. What are we looking at with quests? Why do we got... Oh, zombie stuff. Another Iron Furnace. Not terrible. Okay. A little bit more iron, a little bit more redstone. And a whole lot more clicking. So 3 of those. Oh, we need to make a bookshelf first. Hold on. We have the perfect amount here to do both of those. Now we just need to go grab a villager from outside. Nope, repeat. Have to drop iron. This is what happens, by the way, with these. I don't think I showed you. They just spawn an iron golem, make a very loud sound so they're muted. That's why you can't, there's no sound coming through. Because I muted it a long time ago. Back in the first playthrough, and they carried over, so... Alright. Another guy. see if we can get Fortune 3. That was a cheap auto smelt. That was 6 emeralds. Goodness gracious. That's okay. I'm not worried about lowering rates or anything right now. Not at this point. We'll do conversions sooner or later. Yeah, see, because there's mending for 10. I just keep seeing this implosion one. Spear fishing? That's pretty cool. I feel like there needs to be an enchant called redneck fishing. Throw a fishing rod in, or you like cast a rod into a pond of water and just blows up, and you see a bunch of fish come out of the water. That'd be pretty nifty. There's efficiency. Could have thought about that one, but honestly, I'm not even worried about efficiency. Increase attack damage. Wrecking? Is that the crowbar? I think that's for a crowbar. Chainsaw is not a bad one either. Oh, goodness gracious. I was thinking about Fortune 2 for a second, then I saw it was 32 emeralds. Could you imagine having to place a block and break it every time to do this, though? Because that's what I've done several times in the older Direwolf 20 series without this little cycle trades thing. Is you had to break the block, replace it, break the block, replace it every time you wanted to change the enchant. Man, that got old real quick. I think that was in 1.16 when I did that, I think. That was absolutely ridiculous. Now that took hours. Do. Endless Quiver is a pretty good enchant. It just gives you whatever arrow you have in your inventory can be used indefinitely, kind of thing. So it's like if you had an obsidian arrow, I think Apotheosis still has the obsidian arrow. You could theoretically just have infinite ones of these, which is pretty cool. So the 20 plus damage ones. But you can't, or it's, I think that's what it was. I don't know, we'll see if we come across it again. Let me just look it up. Makes all arrows infinite, yeah. Dang wandering trader. Where you at? Where you at? Come back here. Scare the crap out of me every time. Free leather. Woo! Free leather! Okay. Gives us a second to stop looking at the villager trade screen too, so you know, I'll take it. Let's quickly put this stuff away real fast. I'm gonna go grab a couple more trees, I think. Yeah, we'll keep the axes as they are. See if we can just get some more sticks and stuff like that. Because hopefully what we can do is if we get this fortune enchant, we should be able to basically indefinitely have a crap ton of ores. Like, it's going to be insane, but I just need to be able to get the stupid single enchant that I need. And it's more difficult than needed. I should have probably kept the 44, but it is expensive as can be, and I really don't have that many emeralds. It's a good thing I've got a magnet. It really is. So I don't have to go pick everything up as much. Just have to be in the radius of which this magnet is. Something I was thinking about quite recently is potentially doing a playthrough on Village Story. It's a kind of like a Minecraft-esque. I wouldn't say it's a Minecraft clone because it is very, very different than Minecraft. But I was kind of thinking about it because it is kind of Minecraft-ish, kind of block-based. I was kind of thinking about doing a playthrough of it, buying the game, playing through it, kind of experiencing it, because I know it's a little bit rougher than Minecraft, like visually, but it has, I mean, it's got its own art style, but it looks a little rough, a little darker in a sense, and I know it's got a little bit more of a progression tree to actually get to tools and stuff. I was just kind of thinking something that might be interesting to look at in the future. So that may come out, who knows, we'll see. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about it. All right, so sticks. Let's go trade all these in. More sticks. Perfect, 29. All right, back to this. Severing. Significantly increase the chance of reliquary drops. That might be something we want to look into. That might be nice, especially if we do the gateway stuff. The gateways to eternity or whatever it's called. Yeah, there's efficiency, but I'm still going to ignore it. Melee attacks may find themselves much further away. I've never used that enchant. That rebound. But I feel like it'd be funny to like enchant a pickaxe to like 1,000 of that to see how far they get launched. Or a piece of armor, my bad. I feel like I could just like time lapse this and it would still be like an hour long. Oh. And they want to change villagers. That's all I'm going to say. They want to change vanilla villagers. And this is the stuff I'm going through. I mean, there is, of course, tons of modded enchants, but still. Honestly, I kind of wonder how that'll work. If they do change villagers for 1.21, I'm wondering if the if the actual modding for enchantments will be significantly changed. Because I would think it would be. I really do. Because I don't know how they base it. So I think the enchantment system would be completely altered compared to what it is now. Or enchanted book system with trades. Because right now, I think the way it basically is if you say, is this tradable? You put either true or false. And then if it's tradable, it goes off the rarity of the item to give it commonality. Or how common it is. And so that is kind of how that works currently. I'm curious because of the fact that if you have swamp villagers having select enchants, do you need to define which villages have that? And if each villager has that, at which village biome. But then if people add new villages to new biomes or alter villages, they would probably have to specifically say which villagers spawn there, and those villagers. Yeah, that's a whole complicated bunch of shenanigans, that sounds like to me. Honestly. There's efficiency 5. I don't need it. I'm thinking about it, but I don't really need it. I just need fortune 3. Bad thing is I probably could have went through Ender IO and already had it by now. Goodness gracious. Maybe I'll just start looking for efficiency. Goodness gracious now. Probably not a bad idea at this point. If I'm not going to be able to find the one I actually want, there's efficiency 4. This is content, right? I should have grabbed that fortune 2 and just combined them. $19 per. Let's grab some more sticks. See if we can trade with the lovely villagers behind me. We'll just do this. Let's go grab a couple books. I don't like the price, but we're going to deal with it because I don't want to keep clicking. Okay. We'll combine this in an anvil. Fortune 3. Okay, so let's make a diamond pickaxe. Use a twig to get 2 sticks. Perfect. Diamond pickaxe. Here we come. So, mending, auto smelt, unbreaking, fortune 3. Okay, so we need a little bit more levels. Do these guys have the ability to trade a little bit more? Okay, so let's go to sleep, get some more logs, get some more sticks, and then we should be able to trade with these guys. Oh, also, I wanted to say thank you guys for 760 subscribers. We are getting quite a lot of subscribers this year. It has been absolutely just phenomenal, the amount of people that have been liking the videos, watching the videos, commenting on them. Absolutely mind-blowing. Not gonna lie. It is fantastic. I know I most likely won't hit, 1,000 by the end of the year, which was kind of what I was hoping for, but, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. As long as, we're growing, constantly producing new content, and hopefully, you know, better content. Man, I watched some of my older videos. I sounded so dead inside. Sometimes I do because I'm like exhausted after work, but like, man, I sounded dead inside. Like it was awful. Like you couldn't hear emotion. It was just like, "Hey guys, welcome to another video." I can't even do it anymore. Uh, but it's because I think I wasn't as comfortable as I am now while recording videos, and I think it's just great because now it's just, you know, I'm normal. Like it's just me and not just like somebody that sounds dead inside 24/7. If you go back and watch any of the Direwolf 20 1.16 videos, that was kind of the area where I sounded super dead inside. And there was like some hint of emotion occasionally, but 9 times out of 10, nah, it didn't sound like that at all. Oh, I keep needing to click that green one. I keep forgetting. I need to click the green one, not the red one. Because the red one's local, the green one's not. Okay, so Fortune 3. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go find some ores and see what happens, because this is going to be crazy. Alright, so down to the caves we go. We got torches on us, right? We got sticks and coal. Let's just use them. Let's go. This is what my Nick, goodness gracious, I just butchered that name 3 times. 2 times. Nick was suggesting mine all the ores. We're going to do this. And we're probably going to fill our inventory up pretty quickly here. I would assume. So we're going to ignore this kind of ore because that's just a crystal. Doesn't really give us too much. We can't mine coal with this, by the way, because of course it'll turn it into graphite. Because it's auto smelting, right? That's the biggest thing. We're auto smelting it. So here... Yeah, and that just immediately gives us a nickel block. That is nuts. Okay, Bort we can mine. That doesn't smelt anything. I know that one. Let's see. This stuff explodes, so I'm not even going to try and mine that, because I don't really feel like dying. So we got lead. Also, we don't get any XP for it, which is kind of disappointing, but oh well. Alright, we gotta find some bigger veins here. So here's some more nickel. Raw nickel, some more lead. Some silver from this Eidolon mod. Of course, if you put auto smelt on a shovel, stand for days, by the way. Fantastic thing to do. Oh, cave enderman. This thing is absolutely horrifying, by the way. Ooh, we have bobblies in here? That's awesome. But that's that thing that killed me in the first episode. That cave enderman that we just killed. That's what that was. Oh, I just heard a noise I don't like. I don't know what it was. That's why I don't like it. Tons of goodies here. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. It's a good thing there's a puddle of water here. Oh, mistakes have definitely been made, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you want to come into the water, you can, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that was slightly terrifying. Honestly, they need all the mods 9. Like, they needed all the mods horror pack. I would love to play something like that. Genuinely, I would probably only make it like 2 episodes before I just give up because I'd be too scared to play. But still, I think that would be a fantastic opportunity. Especially for like the month of October. So there's some tin. Ooh. Good, good, good. Some Greg Tech stuff. So we had a Mimic. Where did the Mimic go? Ooh, Aether Gloves. Like a glove. The gloves, by the way, I don't think they provide any armor. All they do is actually provide um, unarmed attack damage, which is pretty cool. So still useful. What did we get? Grants immunity to knockback. Fantastic. I will take it. Oh, what is he? A zombie brute? I was like, wait, that zombie looks off. And I was like, oh, it's because it's not a zombie. It's a different creature altogether. I mean, it is a zombie, but it's not a zombie. You know? Oh. Can you, like, not? Yeah, I don't really think the zombie or the Enderman overhaul is as good as the creeper overhaul. I'll have to say that because it doesn't really change the overall like kind of look and stature of the Enderman. It just looks like an Enderman that has clothes on, kind of thing. I don't know if I like it that much. While the creeper overhaul changes the size and the model a little bit more. Not to every one of them, of course, but to most of them. Which is pretty interesting to note. There's kind of some differences. I don't even know if they're made by the same guy, the same person. So we'll, you know, I'm not really comparing the two that much. It's just, there's 2 overhaul mods. I'd say the creeper one's just a little bit better so far. A whole bunch of useless Greg Tech stuff that we won't focus on right now because I'm not caring. I don't think there's anything that's non-Greg Tech here. I think it's all Greg Tech. Drinking water here. Oh, we got a zombie brute charm fragment. We got a pretty decent amount of lead. Nickel is just ridiculous. I ain't even gonna lie. Nickel is just ridiculous. I don't even know if we're gonna use it that much. Maybe for Invar. Maybe. I don't even know if we have Invar in this pack, honestly. But hey, there's more nickel. Oop. Osmium. Fantastic. I will take the osmium. Because we have mechanism in here now. I just hit that skeleton through the wall. Oop, there's uranium. We actually, if we want to use that silent gear tool, we'll need this. I will obtain them when I have more inventory space. Or stack upgrades, honestly. Because right now I don't have enough stack upgrades. Or any stack upgrades, for that matter. To obtain all of the shenanigans of Greg Tech. One of these days, maybe. One of these days. Honestly, I think the other thing is, though, is Greg Tech's ore veins are ridiculously massive a lot of the times. So I'm probably going to save that for, like, an RF Tools builder. To just quarry out, like, large portions to get Greg Tech stuff, just in bulk. Probably not the worst idea, in all honesty. More osmium. I think my inventory's full because I didn't hear anything to be picked up there. Yes, it is. Okay. More uranium. We'll pick this up just for that silent gear tool. See if that thing's any good. Because I really didn't look at it too much. I just know we got it from a reward. Some blort. Some more osmium. Some redstone. Good stuff. For right now, I'm only grabbing the useful stuff, which is everything but Greg Tech. And Forbidden Arcanus. I just said that very terribly. Forbidden Arcanus is the name, not Forbidden Arcanus, whatever in the world I just said. Forbidden Arcanus? Oh, I hope that doesn't come through a lot of the times, where I just all of a sudden am Southern. I've noticed that I do that in my daily life. I hope I don't do it in recordings a lot of the times, but probably I do. Just don't notice it. Man, there's a lot of goodies. Okay, I'll make you happy, Nick. Here you go. Everything is immediately being smelted. Does this hurt you that I'm not processing any of the Greg Tech ores? I don't even know what 90% of this stuff can be used for. So, yeah, that's another thing. I can make alchemical salt with it. That's the most useful thing I've seen. Kidding. I know there's a whole bunch of Greg Tech stuff. That's for sure. Whole bunch of good stuff with Greg Tech. Suffering. That's the only good thing with Greg Tech. I'm not going to lie. Suffering beyond your wildest beliefs. Nope, I did not mean to set that down. I bash on Greg Tech a lot, but honestly, the amount of effort that they've put into that mod is just absolutely insanity. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that thing has been through so many different editions, though, and so many different hands that it's just kind of insane that it's still going, in all honesty. But, like, with the same quality that it's always had, I will not lie. I'll give it to that. I'll give it is that it has been going for so long, and it's still just basically the exact, or I wouldn't say it's the exact same as the original, but it's still got that quality to it. So I will admit to that. Not that I like Greg Tech in any capacity. That's just, you know, anything useful, more stuff that I really don't have room for. Man, like, look at this ore. Like, that ore vein is just ridiculous. It really is. Absolutely just unhinged how much ore you can find down here. Oh, almost wasted inventory space. Every time I see a Greg Tech ore, I'm just tempted to just keep bashing Greg Tech into the ground. It's a compliment sandwich, right? Just, I absolutely hate Greg Tech, but it's decent. No, I just definitely don't have enough room for Greg Tech stuff for right now. I want to grab as much of the basic ores as I can, and then sooner or later, hopefully have the ability to make enough storage for all the Greg Tech stuff, because there's a lot. I've showed the actual what do you call it? Goodness gracious. I've showed the quest for it, the actual quest book part for it. There's so many. Legitimately so much Greg Tech stuff that it is going to be a large portion of all the Mods 9. And we're nowhere near having enough storage for any of it. So we will definitely come back for a lot of these ores and find a lot more, especially in the end and in the nether. I know they're floating around there as well. So that's another thing that we have to look for whenever we go and actually start into the mod. So, alright, let's get back to the surface here. I think it's just time to get out of here. We do need these diamonds. Where am I storing the diamonds? Right there? Okay. Alright, let's get to the surface, and I think we'll wrap this one up for today. Oh, escape tunnel's the one that's in the reverse. Like the up direction. I did not know that. Let's just toss that. Okay. Torches. Shapeless. Oh, there's water. We hit water. Let's swim up it. Ooh, there's redstone. Kind of need the redstone, too. Did I pick it up? I don't even think I picked up 90% of the stuff. It's because I got stupid seeds again. Man, one thing I will say is I hate mods that add seeds. In any capacity. Even though I've been trying to develop one with seeds in it. I still hate it. Like, everything that adds stuff to grass. I think it's really good to have, you know, abundance of materials from that. But, man, does it get to be a burden to carry every single seed or pick up seeds on accident. Just kind of hoping this leads to the surface. I don't think it does. Come on. Efficiency would have been nice, I think. Oh, well. Okay, so this definitely doesn't lead to the surface. So I think what we're going to do, kind of just get a platform under me. Start back up with the escape tunnel. Secret tunnel. Alright, this has got to go somewhere. No? That's because I was swimming, wasn't I? That's why it took so long. I forget that happens. Oop, just made graphite bars. What I was trying to avoid. We could place these things down real quick. Just get them out of my inventory. You know what I can do real fast? Hold on. Is just make these back into lead blocks. Or the equivalent compacted block and probably have a little bit more storage space. Because I forget that I have a crafting table on me whenever I have a traveler's backpack. Drop all that. Whole bunch of goodies, right? Okay, so let's toss a handful of stuff in there. But we actually have space in here now. Okay. Oh, there's zinc. I don't think we actually picked up any zinc. Honestly. I really don't. Up, up, and away. So home's this direction. Perfect. Oh, tons and tons of ores. Definitely not as much iron as I would like, but they never changed the iron vein to be equivalent, or gold vein for that matter, redstone, diamonds, any of those veins. It's all zinc, silver, tin, lead, and osmium that have been altered and, or well, added, and then those have large veins because those aren't the original variants, I would say. So that is something to keep in mind. But yeah, we will wrap this one up here. This has been a blast. I have enjoyed talking to you guys, and also, of course, getting the enchanted pickaxes and stuff. And in the future, of course, we will turn these into silent gear tools. Just a little peek there, which will allow for these to be repairable. And also, you know, in case we accidentally use too much durability, they will become broken and not actually break completely and disappear from the world. Which is fantastic as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!